So we've just seen Chris Eubank Jr. take a points win over James Degale. How did you guys see it going in?
I just thought Chris just broke him down big time, and from the start I thought Chris was just pounding. I thought from the first 5 rounds I thought James would take it, and I thought because of his experience, he's a pound for pound fighter and he's done it all for years. He is a good fighter, and you know, you look at Chris, he's had no trainer till tonight. You know, no one knew nothing about him, and tonight I just thought from the...
Did you see any improvements in Chris Eubank Jr. under his new trainer?
All day long, I just thought he was composed, he hit the body, he took the body, he didn't go to the head much, not that I know much about boxing, I just thought he just controlled the whole fight, and I can put every single person asked tonight who was going to win. No one could answer it tonight, and I think for British boxing it was amazing for both fighters. I don't think James turned up to win. I think he just wanted a paycheck. I might be wrong for saying that, but I think Chris enjoyed it. He'd done it. He was composed, and it was a good win.
What was wrong with Degale tonight?
I think he boxed well. He tried his hardest, but he didn't do it on the day. Like I'm not sure if he was fully fit, but you got to remember, like at his age, he just, you know, you get to that point where you just can't take them kind of punches.
Do you think he's done now? He labelled it the retirement fight going in.
He could get little hotel fights and stuff like that, but man, he lost, and it's clear as day. Just like, you know, with the Fury fight, he really did lose. Do you understand? He got outboxed, not that much, but he really did. He got outboxed.
Well, Chris Eubank Jr. he's got a new trainer now. Did you see any improvements under his new trainer? Do you think that he's Do you think he's done enough to beat the likes of Billy Joe Saunders in a rematch?
I don't know if he's going to
take on any world-class fighters.
I'm not sure if he's going to beat Billy Joe, but he showed improvement. Yeah. Blatantly, you can see. You can see there's discipline in the way he boxes. You can see that he's not just trying to have a little, like a street fighter slugfest. He boxed and not just. He didn't try to sort of just swing and fight. He really tried to box, and that's what got in the match. Yeah. You know.
Well, last word on James Degale's career. I mean, he's had a brilliant career, amateur and professional. Olympic gold medalist as an amateur. As a professional, he's a 2-time world champion. Yes. If he was to watch this James Degale now, what would you say to him?
I'll say to him, keep going. I think he's a quality boxer. I think he can have more fights. I think obviously Eubank has took this fight because that's all he can do. And if I will be honest with you, I do not think that Eubank can make it at the top tier. Yeah. But you never know. It's boxing. You never know. But I do think that Degale maybe has a few more fights in him, maybe a rematch. But obviously with the youth, Eubank
had it. Quite a comfortable win by Eubank, and Degale, I don't think he showed up tonight, which is a shame, right? I thought I was really expecting something special. I really was. And
all turned up. We had it all Degale. We was hoping he was going to beat him, but in the ring, it just didn't try.
It just seemed to me that he was just looking to jab and then hold him.
Eubank made him look silly. He was trying to hold back behind his jab, but he didn't have the quality to get around him.
Exactly that.
Catching up with him, and that was it.
And I think, did Eubank have the quality and the skill to do him tonight? Personally, no. Has he done that over 12 rounds tonight? Absolutely. I thought it was 12 rounds, right? How one judge gave it 2 or 3 rounds to Eubank. Personally, I'll never know. But look, he's done what he needed to do tonight. Can he move on to bigger and better things? The test is there to be seen, right?
What should happen for Degale next?
Look, Degale's got to give it up. Look, he already said before the fight that if he lost to Eubank, he'd retire, and so he should.
Look, he's won world titles, right? He's done incredible things. Won the Olympics, Olympic gold medal, world titles. Is it there to say, look, thanks and hang the boots up? Yeah, absolutely. Is Eubank a world title fighter?
No.
Personally? Look, it's yet to be seen, right?
Degale said to himself, if I lose, I've got to hang it up. Who else is he going to fight? There's no one in the division that he can now prove himself against. He knows that that's it, that's him done. And Eubank, I don't personally think that he can go on to be a world-class fighter. I don't think he's got it in him. I didn't think he'd win tonight, to be fair, so I might be wrong, but I don't think he's got that about him.
But I seen it as a way of Degale was kind of on his way out. He wanted a retirement fight. He wanted a bit of a payday. James Degale come out a bit on top. To be honest, I thought.
Was Degale's tactics good enough for you?
I watched Degale box Groves here back in, what would that be, 10, 11? I'm not too sure. Roughly around about that. Box brilliant. Tonight, I think he was just looking for the payday, and he was looking more to get out of retirement. Do you know what I mean?
He was talking a lot about retirement, but it was a great fight. Good for the fans, but I think he just wanted the money, didn't he?
How did you see it going into the fight? Who did you predict to win it?
Straight away, I see the first round come Eubank.
I was more on Degale, but as the fight proceeded, obviously a lot more Eubank come out a lot more on top. To be honest, I don't rate Eubank too much as a fighter. I imagine Saunders done the job on him. He done the job on him comfortably. He's that British title at the moment. He's that British weight. I don't think he's Canelo. I don't think he's
GG.
I don't think he's Triple G. Would you agree?
Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I definitely reckon he's a different league. I believe Billy Joe Saunders outboxed him, outclassed him last time he fought. Billy Joe has nothing to prove. Do you know what I mean? Apart from that, bud, I reckon it was a good fight. I thought Degale was going to come out on top. Obviously, Junior come out. He give what he give, and he come out on top.
So
one more thing I'd like to say before we do go: Tyson Fury, the man.
Tyson Fury, the man in the heavyweight division.
Tyson Fury is the man in the heavyweight division. Wilder, he did the job on Wilder, he never got the decision. Not the end of the world, nothing to cry about. He's the Gypsy King, he comes back on top. Joshua, you little pussy, why are you hiding for? Come out and fight the Gypsy King.
Thank you for talking to us.
No worries.
Recognise you guys from Birmingham, man, at the Amir Khan fight. What's going on, man? You guys were having a debate about Amir Khan and Kell Brook. Let's start off with that fight then, with Amir Khan now taking on Terence Crawford. How do you guys see that?
Come on, at the end of the day, you can't go wrong. He's fighting one of the best for pound for pound. Yeah, at the end of the day, the Kell Brook fight's always going to be there for him. So why not make the most you can? If he wins, he's a world champion, what he wanted to do, and then he can take the Kell Brook fight. 2 easy fights for him, big payday.
Khan at this stage of his career, it's all about legacy for him. Kell Brook's not really a legacy fight for him. Terence Crawford is pound for pound, he's fighting for a world title. If he can pull it off, chances are slim. There's no doubt he's fighting one of the best in the world. You know, Crawford is regarded as a pound for pound for a reason. But if he pulls it off, it's a lot bigger of a win than a Kell Brook fight would be. But you know, if he's even to lose down the line, the Kell Brook fight's always going to be there. So really, end of the day, it always comes down to that Kell Brook needs Khan, Khan doesn't need him. So legacy fight.
Degale said before this that this will be the retirement fight. Do you think he should retire now?
Degale. What's he got left to do in the sport? He's proved himself. He's fought everywhere. 2-time world champion.
If he wants a payday, it's always there for him. It's always there for anyone. But
what would you advise Chris Eubank next?
Chris Eubank, back to the drawing board. Build up. Don't go into a big fight straight away. You know, build up. There is big fights for him. Billy Joe Saunders, if he can bring him back down to 160, because I believe he's come to 160, hasn't he? Yeah. So that fight's always there, but again, give it a couple more fights. You know, this is a big win for him. Build on it. 1-2 more build-up opponents, then go for the likes of Billy Joe Saunders. You know, I don't think he's ready for the likes of Canelo. No way, he's not ready. Even Golovkin in a couple of fights, maybe, yes, but build up.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Exactly how I predicted it would be. Eubank just outworked him from the outset. Just used his superior stamina and everything like that. Just absolutely blitzed him, to be honest. He was absolutely cool.
Was you disappointed in James Degale's tactics? Because to me, when I was watching it, it seemed like it was a punch and then a hold and then like falling around the ring. Maybe it had shades of Hey Bellew to me. A bit reminiscent of that, where his body just couldn't take it anymore.
Well, to be honest, with Degale, with his Olympic pedigree, I'd have thought he'd have used a bit more of the boxing moves, utilised the jab a lot more, the southpaw jab as well, and he didn't do any of that, to be honest. So Eubank executed the game plan perfectly, used his stamina, used his power and his drive, and executed the game plan perfectly for me.
So moving forward then, what Degale said before the fight, he said it was a retirement fight. So moving forward, Degale, has he got to retire now?
Degale for me has got to retire now. He's said it himself before the fight. He's basically wrote his own funeral for me. He's he's wrote his own funeral for me. To be honest, he said it himself before the fight. He said if the loser of this retires, and I think he should retire now. Eubank for me, he was unlucky against Groves. I think Groves' tactics in the Groves fight were pretty dirty. He was holding, grabbing on. Degale just showed there that he's past it now. So
brilliant. Thanks.